Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to write a linear equation in the form of f of x equals mx plus b using this graph. So the first thing that you need to know is that we'll be looking for m, which is your slope, and we'll also be looking for b, which represents your y-intercept. So again, we'll be looking for m, and we'll be looking for b. So the first thing that I always like to start with is the y-intercept, so the b. And the only reason why that is because it's the easiest one to find. So you just have to figure out where do the y-axis and where does your line intersect. And if you see in your graph, they actually intersect right here at -2. That's where they cross. So my y-intercept is easy to identify, it's just -2. The next thing that I need to calculate is my slope. And for my slope, I know that for me to calculate that, I'm gonna need to find out what is the change of y over the change of x. And for me to actually go ahead and calculate that, I'm gonna need at least 2 points. Right now I have 1 point, so I need to find another point that is accurate on the graph. And the way to do that is, if you see that this grid paper actually has like a lot of like squares, you need to make sure that you find the corners of those squares. So even if you see the y-intercept, like it's right in the corner of 4 different squares. So another good point will be right here. There's another one here, here. I'll put that one up a little bit more so it's more easy to see. There's that one, this one, and this one. So we have 2, 4, 6, 7 different points that you could use. You only really need 2. But again, those could be your choices. So again, I'm going to show you why it could work with any 2. So even if I pick 2 that are a little bit farther away from each other, but again, it's just 2 that you need to pick. And I just need to create what we like to call the staircase. And the staircase method simply means like you're going to basically do what that is. You're going to make a step from a staircase. So if I were to go from this point to the other point, I will have to first go up here. And then I'll have to run here. So you see that step that is created. I like to show what is happening here. I see that here from 4 to 1, it's going up 3. And then from here to here, it's running 2, 4, 6. So plus 6. Now we need to type it into that same formula. So the change of y simply refers how many did it go up or how many did it go down? Well, it actually went up 3, so plus 3 over how many did it go side to side? So it actually went 6 to the right. So that'll be plus 6. And if you know, again, I've always told you, like when you're simplifying things like this, you got to make sure you leave them to the simplest form. So 3 over 6 can be simplified to a half, or you can also leave it as 0.5, up to you. But for me, I'm gonna take the half for my m. But again, you're not wrong if you want to take the 0.5. And that's pretty much it for my slope. Once I have my slope and my y-intercept, I am able to go ahead and write my equation again, but with my numbers now. So I have f of x equals half x plus -2. Don't forget that this is a negative. Now the next thing is like, if you notice here, let me just show you right here. You have 2 signs, and to get rid of that, you simply say a positive and a negative. It's gonna give me a negative. So I will write it again. F of x equals half x minus 2. And that's pretty much it for my first equation. All right, so now I'm gonna show you another example. If you need to, at this point, you can pause the video and see if you can try it on your own. But I'm gonna continue right now. So again, we're just finding our m, which is our slope, and we're also finding our b, which is our y-intercept. So m and b. Again, I told you I like to start with the y-intercept because it's the easiest one to identify. So I see here at +3, I'm just gonna make it thicker so that you can see the point more accurately. Here at +3, that's where my line actually crosses my y-axis, so that'll be +3. And next I need to find my slope. Again, to find the slope, you need to calculate the following. You need to calculate the change of y over the change of x. But like I said before, you need at least 2 points to go ahead and calculate that slope. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and look at my graph and see where I can find another point. And again, I look for the ones that are in corners of the square. So I see there's another point right here. Now I need to create my staircase step. So I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna run. So now I'm gonna be able to use what I have here to type it inside the equation. So I'm gonna go down 1. So that's the reason why I put that negative sign there. And then I'm gonna run 3 to the right, which is positive. Next, I'm gonna input the numbers that I found here into this equation. So what was my change of y? So how many did it go up or how many did it go down? Well, it actually went down 1. And it ran, so it went on the x-axis +3. Next, I'm going to simplify this, and what -1 and +3 simply refers to is negative third. So it's negative third. I will not do the decimal form because it's going to end up giving you like 0.3333 ongoing, and you don't want to have that in your equation. So now that I have my slope, I am able to rewrite my formula as f of x equals negative third x plus 3. And there I didn't need to do anything crazy for the sign because they were both positives. So I could have put that +3 here, but it doesn't really make any sense. It's already a positive. And that'll be it for my second graph.